Namaste Krishna Rao garu. Welcome to IYR Talks English edition. We have been discussing about the Bangladesh problem as a neighboring country, which India has supported a lot in terms of economic growth and financial aid in giving fillip to a neighboring country. And of late, after the Prime Minister Hasina's booster from the Prime Minister's seat, we have seen a lot of atrocities are being done on the Hindu population over there, for which even our Prime Minister Honorable Narendra Modi also has given a warning, stern action will be taken by India if that is not stopped. What do you think about this situation?
Yeah, this is extreme fundamental Islam that is rearing its head in Bangladesh. It's already there in Western Africa, where they're killing Christians left, right, and center. It is there in Pakistan. It is there in Afghanistan. Pakistan, it's there, but not yet. They're trying to come to power, but not yet come to power. Afghanistan, yes, it's there. Maldives recently, such a mindset fellow has taken over as president, and now it's there in Bangladesh. And Bangladesh, the sufferings of Hindus is not new. They've suffered heavily right from the beginning. 1947, at the time of partition, maximum riots took place in Bangladesh. Now Kholi is one place where I think lakhs and lakhs of Hindus were killed. Why there? Even within Calcutta, on the day of direct action, maximum riots took place and Hindus got killed in Calcutta. So that's the situation in Bangladesh portion of the Indian Union even before independence. So that's one thing that we should. Then 1971, at the time of liberation, because anti-Western Pakistan sentiment and the language sentiment both were very strong, this got played down. But Khushwant Singh, who visited Bangladesh immediately after liberation, it got liberated in December, he went there January he went and he interacted with people. At that time itself he wrote a piece in Illustrated Weekly and also wrote a piece in New York Times where he specifically mentions these issues. Though there is an anti-West Pakistan sentiment, the anti-Hindu sentiment is also equally strong in those days. He met the refugees, Hindu refugees who came from Bangladesh and staying in Calcutta, and when he questions them, their answer, "Sir, those who have looted us and did all humiliation are not Rajakars, are not Pakistan army, are not Biharis. It's our own Bengali Muslim brethren. So where do you ask us to go?" When he asked, now that it's liberated, will you go back? And where do I go? It's like since we are bitten by a serpent, we are afraid of the rope. That's the heading of the article which came in the New York Times written by Khushwant Singh. So right from them, it's not that it was a safe place for Hindus even that day also. Subsequently, whenever there's a problem in India, they were reacting and then killing people. That was the place where fellows inspired by this fellow preacher, third-rate preacher, Zakir Hussain, killed some Australians in a restaurant. So Islamic fundamentalism is a very, very strong thing in Bangladesh. At the time of partition, Nehru theorized, he is good at theorizing, he is saying that because the Jamindars were Hindus, the laborers were Muslims, they saw in this an opportunity to take over the land, so they committed violence. But now, the people who are there in Bangladesh are not the Jamindaris. All the Tagores, Banerjees, Gangopadhyayas, all these people left that place at that time itself because they had the awareness and the facility. But who remained back had no choice. These are the fishermen, Dalits, but people who are really wedded to Hinduism. Because in a country like that with 80% Islam, to stay as a Hindu itself is a challenge. So, in fact, that's another point which Kushal Singh during his tour to that place mentions. There are no outward marks to show that they are Hindus. They are so afraid of displaying their marks. That is the type of a atmosphere that prevails there. So there is a community known as Mathwa. These are the Dalits of India. They are there in West Bengal as well as Bangladesh. There was a Thakur who was a reformer who reformed them and established Hinduism strongly within that community. So these are the people who are suffering now at their hands. I mean, it's high time not just, government of India should take it seriously with Bangladesh government, and India should present a united front on this. In fact, any demonstration should not be a BJP demonstration, it should be an all-party demonstration. And why is it not that other parties are not talking about this? And there should be a global outcry also on this fellow, Al Jazeera fellow, who keeps on day in and day out starting publicizing the Gaza. I mean, Hindu lives are not equally important. Only Muslims' life matter for this fellow, for an international channel, CNN, BBC. I mean, these are the fellows who should really focus on this, because it's inhuman. It's as bad as what is happening in West Africa or in Afghanistan. So that's the way the Bangladesh is today. So I think it's high time government of India reacts on this, and strongly also.
Let's hope at least some amicable and peaceful settlement is going to take place in Bangladesh soon. Thank you very much.